Hi, so let us start with the second session for Java programming from scratch. And in this session, we will be discussing about the three important aspects. One is the JDK, second is the JRE, and third is the JVM. So the concepts about these three things are very important for every Java developer who wanted to see himself as a good Java programmer. So without wasting the time, let us start on the first part, that is JDK. So anyone who is completing this video, he will be able to have better understanding about what is JDK, Java Development Kit. He is having a better understanding about what is JRE, and along with this he is having a better understanding about what is JVM, that is nothing but it is a Java virtual machine. Now coming to the first part, that is JDK. So JDK stands for Java Development Kit, and this Java Development Kit contains various tools which will be helpful during development process. So as a Java developer, once you will complete it writing the Java program, then you need someone to compile this Java program, and that someone is nothing but it is a JavaC who will come into the picture and who will be helping to compile the Java program. Okay, so this Java compiler, where this Java compiler will resides and how it is taking the responsibility. So when you install the JDK on your machine, Java Development Kit on your machine, okay, then under the bin directory of the JDK folder, you will find that this tool will be available who will be helping to compile the Java program, right? So let us assume as a developer you have written a Java source code, and once the source code is ready, you wanted to take the help of JavaC tool, and by using this tool you are going to compile this Java program. So in this case the two scenario can be happen. One is that your compilation might be fail, and second is your compilation might be successful. Okay, so the compilation may fail due to some programmatical error that is done by the Java programmer once he is writing the Java program. So when he is going to compile this Java program by using a JavaC tool, this JavaC tool will provide the exact line number where he is facing the issue, and he is not able to compile this Java program due to some reason. He will provide the reason along with this. So as a developer you have to identify the line number, and along with this you have to rectify the issue. Once rectification process will be completed, means your program is ready to compile, and again you recompile the particular program, then everything is fine, then the compilation will be successful and you are landing on this page. Okay, so if compilation is getting successful, then we are about to run the Java program, and for that we are using a tool called Java. So we can say that JavaC and Java both are a part of Java Development Kit. As I told in the previous slide, that where we can find the exact location of JavaC tool. JavaC tool you can find under the bin directory of JDK folder once it will be installed on your machine, and where you are finding the JavaC tool, and the same place you will find the Java tool as well, which will be helpful to run the Java program. So as a developer, if you are working on any Java project for any client, then for development you must and should install JDK on your machine, because if JDK is not installed you will not be able to use JavaC tool. At the end, if you are writing a source code, you have to compile the Java program, you have to run the Java program. So these phase happen multiple times, because sometimes there is a programmatical errors on the Java program, and due to that programmatical errors your program is not able to compile successfully. Then you have to rectify that issue and you have to recompile the particular program before going to run the Java program. So if you are going to run the Java program, your compilation will be ready. Your program has to compile successfully. Okay. So for any development purpose, as a developer, if you are working on any development project, then you must and should install JDK on your machine. And once you install JDK on your machine, you will find Java C and Java both will be available as a part of Java development kit. Now I will show the location where this JDK, where this Java and Java C tool will be present. Once you can see the first means marked area, so that here the location, here the JDK is installed already in my machine. Okay, I captured this screenshot and make it available for you, so you people will have the better understanding that how this Java C and Java, where it is available and how it is performing when you are compiling the Java program and when you are running the Java program. So under the bin directory you can find that JDK is installed in your machine, let us assume. So once you will be going on that JDK folder, you will be finding a bin folder, and under the bin folder you will find the Java and Java C tool. So this Java C tool is basically used for compiling the Java program, and Java tool is basically used for running a Java program. Now coming to the second part, that is known as JRE. So JRE basically stands for Java Runtime Environment, and this Java Runtime Environment for whom it is basically required, right? So once you will install the JDK on your machine, then JRE definitely be a part of that JDK. Okay. But let us assume that we are working on a Java project, okay, and once our development phase will be completed, we need to show this project to the client location, okay, that it is working as expected or not. I am assuming that development phase has been completed and program in the initial stage in our location, it is working as expected, and we are ready to move to the client location to show this Java project is working as expected. Okay, so what we are doing, we are having a .class file which is compiled over here. We will take this .class file and we will go to the client location. So how this .class file has been generated? This .class file has been generated once you are compiling a Java program by using a Java C tool. Why I am not taking this why I am taking this Java's compiled program, this .class file, to the client location? Because client is not mainly interested to compile this program again. It is compiled means it is not having any kind of programmatical errors, and in the initial stage you find out that this is working. Okay, so this compiled class you are taking to the client location. So what the client will do? Client will run this particular program. So for running this program, we have seen that we are using Java tool. So this Java tool will be available as a part of JRE. So where the client has to install JRE in his system. If it is also a part of JDK and it is available in the bin directory, but once you will install the JRE, then you will not find the Java C tool in your bin directory. You will find the Java tool under the bin directory. So client is mainly interested to get the expected output, and on that situation he is mainly interested to run the Java program. So on that situation the client machine must and should install JRE, which will provide the Java tool to run the Java program. Okay, now coming to the JVM. So JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. JVM is basically a part of Java Runtime Environment. So if you are installing JDK on your machine, then you know that JRE is a part of JDK, and in this situation JVM will come along with JDK. Okay, if you are installing JRE in your system, then JVM is a part of JRE. JVM will come along with JRE. So JVM will available along with JRE. So in both the cases JVM will be available along with that. means if you are installing JDK, then JVM will be a part of JDK, because JRE will become along with the JDK. And if you are installing JRE, then JVM is a part of JRE. That we can see in the second point what we are saying, that JVM is a part of JRE. Okay. So once the JVM will be available on your machine, so what is the responsibility of JVM? So when you are running a Java program, then someone has to take the responsibility to load this Java class into the main memory. Okay. So who is someone who is working behind the screen? That someone is nothing but it is a Java virtual machine. So this Java virtual machine will come into the picture, and when you are running a Java program, then he will take the responsibility to load this Java class into the main memory. So if any static block will be available in this Java program, in this Java class, then it has to load the static block at the time of loading the Java class into the main memory. So along with this, JVM will have a multiple responsibility. JVM is responsible to create the default object for loaded Java class. If any variables is available, then he has to allocate the memory for that variables. So and so on. Lot of responsibility is available for the JVM that we will see in very deep in further session. And in the next session, I will be going to tell you that how to write the Java Hello World program through Scratch, and what is the use of public static void main on the Eclipse tools. So thanks a lot. If you are having any benefit with this video, please subscribe this channel. Thanks.